What up, YouTube? It's your boy Blingo back here with another video. Hope y'all all been living your truth. Now, listen, man. Last night has been a crazy night for the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious went crazy on everybody. She kind of just went off on everyone. She's very frustrated with the way they are handling things over there. And honestly, I don't blame her that much. I think she does have some good points there. When Angela Yee left, they were doing a lot of rotating the third guest. Like they brought in Jason Lee, Loren, they brought Jess, they brought Miss Pat, and everybody loved Jess. Everybody loved her. But nowadays, when she left and then Loren came in, they've been kind of like dissing Jess a lot because she's not good at like reading the news and everything. Like she's not as journalistic, I guess, if that's a word, with it, like Loren, you know? So a lot of people have been giving her a lot of flack for that. But I'm not going to ramble too much. Let's watch the clip where Jess was going off last night. Ready? Let's go, guys.
Eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't.
And shout out to Tisa Tells for having the clip, and shout out to IQ Shaheed. Go follow IQ Shaheed.
Got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced.
You see the thing about these lives, you see people, like you see the lady whoever's doing this live doing all that, typing all that crazy stuff in the chat. That's crazy. My bad, y'all.
No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she say is not, "How your baby doing?" No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? "How was maternity leave?" No. That's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Loren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it, right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, this the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when I'm like, not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played.
You can see that she looks really upset. She's super upset. I do want to interject right here. What she's trying to say is that the comments always made it seem like she had like something against Loren from the beginning. Like they were kind of like making her like the bad guy and Loren the good guy, because the name of the show was Jess with the Mess. But Loren was doing most of the talking in a later, later on. She was doing all the talking, and you try to make it seem like she was trying to keep it even though she's not doing it. You get what I mean? So they was making her like a bad guy. But we'll go more into it, but let's go.
I'm gonna play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga.
The retired guy that she's talking about is Corey Holcomb. He talks a lot of trash about Jess. A lot. But let's keep going.
Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Loren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long it's gonna take for a motherfucker to confirm that. But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit 6 a.m. or whatever. Yeah. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her. Man, that girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great up the Breakfast Club. I also been said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay? Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman.
That's the word. They try to make it seem like she was a hater and she wasn't.
Ever. No. Now listen. I may not say everything that y'all, I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. I offend others here and there, Okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Loren LaRosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, shit a little different, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team, how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair East Side High. Fair East Side High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy? Any chance I can get to be on Zoom, I'ma do that. Fuck. Nah, especially not. Man, look. Check this out. Check this out. I wanted Breakfast Club. I did. I wanted it. I wanted it. I don't fucking need to be there. I want it to be there. You get what I'm saying? I get it. It's gonna be some people angry. You feel me? I'm mad every fucking day how I'm being handled. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't right. My platform is big enough. My platform is big enough for niggas to hear me. So if you didn't hear me before, in meetings and shit, and phone calls and text messages and all this little shaky, sneaky shit niggas got going on, man, you hear me now. You get what I'm saying? Get it? Like, you hear me now. You hear me now. Here's what it is. And the reason, look. And the nigga Corey, that nigga ain't saying nothing that ain't nobody else saying. It's just that he don't like me. He already don't like me. So it's like, all right, he gonna pack it on. Y'all, them niggas let her have a field day with Jess, because I done had a field day with his ass. Trust and believe that nigga still hurt. Still hurt that I wouldn't accept his apology. Still hurt. That's on him. Still hurt. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's alright. He'll be alright. You know what I mean? But I don't care. Y'all gonna hear me. I don't do that. The problem is communication. Yeah. It been that.
They smash.
All right, so I don't know. That's IQ. All right, so anyway, so now you guys heard that clip. So you guys understand that there was like a lack of communication there. It was like kind of like something's happening, but we don't know what's supposed to be happening, and it's starting to make Jess look like she's the bad guy. And she's not. And when she says that nobody's advocating for her, nobody's coming out and saying like Jess is not hating on me, or Jess is not trying to keep the show, even like she's not using me or whatever. Nobody's coming out and saying that, and they're kind of just allowing the comments to go rampant, and it's really like bothering her. So today, I heard most of it live today on the radio. She went to the radio, she went to work, and they went at it today. So we're gonna go to that right now and see Jess versus Charlamagne and Envy. Shout out to my girl, Lovely T, because she's the only person that got both clips together. That's my homegirl. Honestly, that's like my idol in this. But let's go.
Act like that's not for real. Act like nobody knew that. Stop acting like y'all like
What
we
part?
really.
What you mean we don't have your back?
have more-
Break that down. Explain how we don't have your back.
Okay, all right. So the narrative, like I said, with the online ish, that's what I said. Y'all ain't nobody trying to clear up no narrative about nothing. Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first, no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Loren. Nah, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back, because we had a whole plan, even how when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then, all right, cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the mess. So she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the Mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like,
Yeah, so I'm going to just interject real quick just to fill in right there. So Loren came in and she was like real like a journalist. So she was reading, she had the details, she reaching out to sources, she doing all that extra stuff. Like she really was, she had extra details to things that Jess didn't have. Jess was more fun though. You know, Jess was more fun. She more reacting. She had jokes and stuff. But so when it came down to it, people were saying, "Oh, we love Loren, blah blah blah." They was like pitting them against each other. They really was. But let's continue it. Let's continue.
all right, cool.
But who said that though? Because the internet said
What
that?
are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we worry about the comments? And these are people that enjoy the show and watch the show. It's not all about Instagram. It's YouTube. It's like we have people that have been watching the show. Yes, she's great at what she do. That's why I picked her to fill in for me. But when I came back, it's like, what's going on? If she's gonna be a fourth voice, why she only gotta be a fourth voice
correct me if
on
I'm
my
wrong.
segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and doing interview
She was going to be the
questions.
senior news producer.
She wasn't on there. When you came back, Loren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions, reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought you was. I thought.
She
am I
on
lying?
air. She was on air.
They told her don't step in this room.
Yes, but I thought you was using her on purpose.
What? You thought I was using Loren on purpose?
Yes.
No. What are we talking about? No. She didn't leave when I came back. The first day we had a whole situation. Like, all right, look, this was gonna happen, and when it's time for us to roll, it changed. No, the first question was about, the only person who asked me about my baby maternity leave was Envy. All right, I walked in. She addressed the hate in the comments. That was the first thing she addressed when I came back. I'm like, what the hell would make her want to think I want to talk about that?
Y'all talk off air though, right?
So yeah. We started talking off air. We started to.
But I'm
talk
saying
off
even
air.
prior to you even coming back.
So then I felt uncomfortable that first day. So I'm like, all right, look. Thea was like, all right. Well, we'll just take her off air. She was back the next week. All right, cool. Because there was a voice. Y'all wanted her on air. There was a voice. They wanted her there. They wanted her here. There's a place for Loren in the show. All right, cool.
But
if
you,
it's a
but
place
you,
for her
but
on
you
the
wanted
show,
her. You wanted her
let's
here
do
too,
it
though.
another way. Yeah,
Because you said you wanted to change the segment from Jess with the Mess to the Loren.
that was eventually.
Okay.
Even when it came down to it still being called Jess with the Mess, and then I'm introducing her to introduce stories. That was pointless and it was stupid. It's no Jess with the Mess. Just make it Brown Girl Grinding or.
And that's the reason why people started to act like Jess was like the villain in that regard. Because it's still called Jess with the Mess, but she's not doing it. She's kind of directing Loren a lot. So, Loren, what did you say about this? Or you said something about this? Like, she's like directing her a little bit, but it's still called Jess with the Mess. So people were kind of like calling her the villain for that. So she kind of got a point.
Or Loren with the latest, or Loren's legal corner. I'm giving ideas. I'm like, yo, I even with the Taylor, yo, change that, take that Jess with the Mess off of there. I feel like I'm getting credit for something I'm not doing, and it's stupid because this is not what she does. Is not Jess with the Mess. I read headlines and I give commentary. I say what people thinking.
I agree. Could I ask
You know
a
what I'm
question?
saying? Yes, she's more of a reporter. She's journalism.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because.
Why you joke so much, man?
What you mean? I'm
not a
just.
joke.
And it's not a do-rag, it's a silk
joke.
scarf,
What you
nigga.
mean?
But it's not.
It's not a joke.
I'm
If
serious.
you gonna bring it to the radio, I want to laugh.
It's not a joke, but
Okay?
see,
Nah, but
it's not a joke.
It's a serious issue about it.
It is a serious issue.
Okay, let me just
now-
sit back and watch then, because I'm not Joe Clark.
Because it's not.
I am actually. Give me my baseball bat.
No, it's now Envy. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody has even tried to clean up the narrative that I'm a villain. Man,
You not a villain. Who said you a villain?
Yo, stop acting like you don't live in them comments too, Charlotte. Stop acting like you don't understand.
But what do I always tell you? I say stop listening to the internet. Stop listening to the comments. Stop listening to the folks on YouTube. Don't let them trick you out your position. What you did last night is what they want you to do, and you can't let the internet win.
No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess. And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two women. And I don't dwell in that. And y'all know that.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. You let the internet dictate what's going on. We've had conversations, and this is the thing. This is why I thought it was corny, and it's just me personally. I thought it was corny because we have conversations up here. We just have a meeting. If you had an issue, a problem, a situation, or something that you felt, why you ain't bring it to the team? When you came back, Jess, I pulled you to the side. I said, Jess, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't want Loren in the room, this is your show. We can make that the change whenever you want. Did I not? Or did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did. It's not about wanting her in the room, yo. It's about the segment. Like it was like y'all
have that conversation
y'all wanted
off
her.
air. If you had a problem, say it to us. We had a meeting yesterday.
Conversations off air. What
not
is we
like
talking
that.
about?
Not like nobody having my.
Do y'all think that she had those conversations off air or not? Y'all think she just went straight to the internet? That's the thing let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that she just went straight to the internet, or do y'all think she had these conversations off air first? Because me personally, I think that she had these conversations off air first. And then it got to a boiling point where she just let it out online. But let's keep going.
Our back, because we have your back. As far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11 years.
I'm not worrying about it's not even about
you. Worried about comments, and you worried about what people say after.
I'm worried about the perception and my reputation up here on the show.
They've been ishing on me for 15 years. They've been ishing on Charlamagne for 15 years.
But that's on you. And the things that people ish on me for is on me.
I don't let it affect me because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
Oh, come on.
I know who I am. I know what I do. You let them people get in the comments and F with you. You're great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like, you a dope.
She's very dope.
You let them people piss you off. No, F them niggas. You nice. Like, what you do is funny.
I tell her that all the time, on air,
You brought
off
that
air.
energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club. Yeah. And you let a bitch-ass person in the comments say something to steer you up. I tell you, F them niggas.
We don't even know who these people are.
They could be bots and all that. But, and we doing it on air when we could have did it behind the scenes. Like, I F with you the long way, not on some internet-ish. And to hear that through there, this whack, man.
This sounds very light-skinned.
And that's where Jess is kind of wrong, though. She let the internet kind of get to her. Even though that's how she was feeling. She was probably feeling what they were saying in the comments, but she did let them get to her to the point where she just took it too far by coming online with it. Like, she could have really just had that conversation behind. But maybe she was just fed up. Maybe she was just fed up and she felt like she wasn't being heard, so she went online with it. I don't know.
Well, let's go to the phones. 1-800-585-1051. Let's open the phone lines. Everybody woosah.
I'm going to get a sparkler water,
I got my candles lit. I got my candles lit. If you need me to light sage, I'll light sage. Just want to fight. Envy being beige rage. It's the Breakfast Club.
Because this is East Side High, West.
Now, this is the part where Loren comes in. And they talk, Jess and Loren talk. So let's hear it.
Like, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we gotta figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like, Loren, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me in person.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up, I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room, our EP,
I never ever heard that.
Because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of us are very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlamagne. I'm not saying Envy don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown-ass woman.
And I understand you.
Yeah, she was wilding when she told her to shut up that day. She was wilding with that. She was. She definitely was wilding.
You could have said
And-
that
and I-
on air right then and
but-
there,
but-
or
but-
right after
but
when
in
you
me-
saying you put me in office. You
But
never
in me,
put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you. Ever.
Okay.
And I did or not. Our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm gonna handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation because we grown. And regardless, you don't gotta love me, you don't gotta like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, you are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create
you're
mess is to
here,
pit women against each
and
other.
you're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
Regardless
like,
of-
that's no. I'm not sitting here like you don't deserve to be here. I'm not sitting here like you're not here. You're not going anywhere. That's not. Let's first and foremost, let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever, but yeah, you are here. I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job, great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. Pushed for that.
I think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop letting the internet pit y'all against each
But
other.
I
I
think
know the
it's
internet has
beyond it,
created a
but if it's
narrative.
a way
Loren versus
that I
Jess, Jess
feel
versus
as well,
Loren.
then that's what it is.
It beyond it go, and that's what I'm trying to say is the internet is there. We see it. None of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. It didn't say nothing
Yeah,
about
but
it.
y'all clear up everything else. Nobody
Right.
want to clear up that I'm not
clear up
feeling
nothing.
that. I
You
don't
know-
like you, or I'm hating on a.
They say I'm
just
gay.
the
I ain't
last
never came up here and said I don't suck no pee-pee.
That's true, though.
That's different now. Come on.
Well, I just want to say,
Women's History
I
Month.
just
I
want
just
to
wanna
say,
let you know.
Jess, what you feeling, we feel it together. And when that the other thing happened that I called you about, I said that to you. And I responded to that on Twitter. I didn't send it to you. I didn't feel like I had to,
Y'all
but I
got
did.
to
But I
stay
called you
out
about it.
the comments. Stop
No,
listening to the comments.
Let me talk.
In real life, we love
Okay,
everybody. Y'all love each other. This can work.
It will
Hush.
work. It will work. But sometimes this might have to happen, and it's happening with love. Because when I saw Jess crying, I came in here because I care about you. Have to be okay for all of this to be okay. And I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent. We gonna be straight.
Honey. Shout out to my girl Lovely T for putting that whole thing. Now listen, I gotta. It's like it's crazy because like Jess left because she had a baby. She left because she had a baby. Then she came back, and somebody else was still doing her job. It's like you're gonna feel a way, and then you got people in the comments saying, "Oh, you're hating on her, and you're this, or they're like really trying to pit them against each other." Naturally, as a human, comments will affect you. Somebody talking bad, a lot of people saying bad things about you will affect you. You cannot act like it won't. You can't. Yeah, you could like ignore it, or you could kind of feel it a little bit and just kind of brush it off, but it's going to bother you. And then somebody is taking your spot. Like literally, she's kind of taking my spot, but you guys don't want to say that she is. So, and I think that was the issue. Like, that's why Jess kept saying, don't call this Jess with the Mess anymore. Call this a different show, or call this something for Loren. Call it something else. You get what I mean? Because why are we calling it Jess with the Mess if I'm not doing it? And it's just building onto the narrative that I'm hating and I'm trying to keep my show and use her and blah, blah, blah. But she's really the one that's better and blah, blah. Like, that's messed up. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. And I think it's unrealistic for Charlamagne to say the comments, just to and Envy to say F those dudes and F the comments and F the... You can't, because those are the people who are listening. Not all of them, probably, but a lot of them are people who are actually listening to the show, and their opinions do matter for your show to do well. So you got to take that in account. And another thing is, I do believe they could work together, because let me tell you something. When it comes to the person that's very like by the books with the facts and the details and journalism and this and that, it gets boring. It gets very boring. And no offense, but that's kind of how Hot 97 is. It's very boring because they so with the news, it's like not fun. I don't like to listen to it in the morning because it's like, I think you got a better chance of making me have a bad day than a good day. You know what I mean? Than a good day after listening to you. But with Jess having the jokes and being a comedian, and Loren being like good with the facts and the journalism stuff, I think that's like unstoppable. That's like a really like a great team right there. Let Loren say the facts. Let Jess come in, throw some jokes in there, make it fun. Just make it overall fun. You know, that's what people want to hear on the radio. If I'm driving, I'm listening to the radio, I want to laugh. I want to be, you know, I want to have some fun too. I don't want to just hear this depressing stuff and all these real topics and, you know, deep topics. And then there's no fun in it. No jokes, no nothing, no making a little bit of light of it just to make it, you know, it's none of that. It's just straight up, you know, just thing. And that's why I don't listen to Hot 97. Sorry, guys. No offense, Hot 97, but that's why I don't listen to y'all. But I'm going to end the video right there. I think we covered everything. I think I broke it down pretty well. I just want to say thank you guys for all the subscribers. Man, we at 113. We almost to 130, trying to hit that goal 130. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. And if you want to support me, shop Vero at veroclothing.net. That is my clothing line. And I will see you guys at the next video. Peace.